All right, so today I will be adding gun audio and miscellaneous audio to the project. So I actually have a list on the Trello. So real quick, before I begin, I'm just going to drop a few links in the chat. Let me just grab those. All right, so the first one is going to be the Trello. This is where you can track videos I'm working on and videos I plan to make and things of that nature. The next one is a link to my Discord. All right, so FPS land is very, very, very close to being done. I have a few cosmetic things left, like I have to finish wrapping the level. Like right here, I don't really have anything for this whole side, so I need to finish wrapping the level here. That's not really a big deal, and a few cosmetic changes in the code, just tidying it, making it better for you guys who will download it. And as far as mechanics go, I have to add a grenade. I already have that planned out, haven't started it yet though. I have to add picking up weapons, which I plan to have grenades around the level as an example that you can pick up, so you won't actually start with grenades. And I want to add a little UI that can show you what weapons you have in your inventory and which one is currently selected. Besides from that, it's basically just audio. So I have to do like impact audio, stepping/walking audio, firing audio, grenade audio, bullet pass by audio, so like if a bullet flies by your head, for example. And yeah, it's basically just audio and those few things I mentioned, and it's all set. So to begin, I probably need to make an audio manager because I don't think I have one yet. So let me go set that up. Probably going to be under managers instead of gameplay. And the purpose of this is to basically make it so I can play audio on like the camera for the scene. So like if it's first person, or play audio at point. The first person camera is never going to change. So I think I can just set that at the beginning. And I actually am going to add this manager under gameplay. I need to do this two different ways. I'm probably gonna, realistically, you'd probably need like a an actual audio manager for like outside the game, but like lobbies and stuff. But I also need one for in gameplay. So I'm gonna change this back here, back to just how I had it, and set up my namespaces so they don't conflict with each other. This isn't going to be a big class or anything. It's going to be pretty short and to the point. I think this is the only thing I'm going to have in it actually for now. All right. So I need to go to my gameplay dependencies, make a reference to this. I hit F12. There we go. make a reference to this. That's not what I typed. Instance.audioManager. There we go. I really need to get my naming straight. There we go. All right, so let me go ahead and drop that in real quick. So 1 second, I got a question on my Discord. Just had to answer them real quick. All right, back to this. Let's go to my offline gameplay dependencies. Let's make a new audio manager. Drop that script on there. Probably just going to make its own little folder just in case. Sometimes I have multiple scripts associated with a manager, and that's why I put them in their own folders. Okay. Now let's go to my FPS camera or my main camera. And under Start, I'm going to do it under Start because I want to make sure that my offline gameplay dependency is initialized first. And the reason I call it offline gameplay dependencies is because it's gameplay dependencies that many aspects of the game uses, kind of like managers, that are offline, so they're not networked. So like, for example, the spawn manager is not networked, the canvases are not networked, and so on. But it's something that a lot of scripts have to link into. All right, so that was pretty easy. I got that done. So now I need to find some audio. Let's go to my weapon class first, actually. And let me go to serialized. Oh, that's not the right class. Weapon class, not weapon handler. There we go. Okay, I probably need to add like headers to these eventually, but I will do it later. This is actually going to be protected because I'll probably need to access it, and it's going to be called Fire Audio, and it kind of explains what it does right there. Now I'm going to do another one that's called Impact Audio, audio to play when the weapon impacts something. All right, now I'm probably just going to play the audio at point, but the problem is if you're the first person player and you like fire your weapon, the audio for that weapon clip might be like half a second depending on the weapon, and I need that to potentially follow the camera. That way it doesn't sound like it fades to one ear as you're moving and firing. It probably just won't sound right. So with that said, I need to actually add something else to my audio manager. and I'm going to do public void play first person and audio clip. Going to just pass in which clip to play. Plays a clip for first person. And I need to do another one. Public void play. Just say play at point. Audio clip, and vector3 position. So what I'm going to do is basically I will make a quick prefab that will be attached as a child to whatever object I intend to play a clip at. So if I do like play first person, it's going to attach it to the camera and then it's going to play the audio. And if I do play at point, it's just going to spawn it at that point. These are going to, I think I'm going to start by not pulling them, but I will pull them after I get it all set up once I start adding some audio in. All right, so first, if first person camera equals null, then return, because I can't do anything if that's the case. So I do need to make a serialize. And this doesn't actually have to be, I don't think this has to be public. Let me make a new script real quick. Making a folder so I can organize. Okay, let's just call it one shot audio. All right, so all I got to do is, I don't think I have a namespace for this yet. So first gear games dot FPS land dot audios. I need to do a public void play audio clip. And I need to add a serialized field real quick. And this will be an audio source. This is going to be the audio source on the object. All right, now I need a quick private variable. This is going to be when the audio expires. So private float audio end time. Audio doesn't, I don't think audio changes if you scale down time. So I'm probably going to use unscaled time. Unscaled time when audio will end. I don't think it does anyway. I'm not actually sure on that. We'll find out. All right, so like I said, I'm going to destroy these particular one-shot audio things before, like to begin with, and then I'm going to pull them afterwards. Destroying them right now is just much quicker and let me develop quicker. So that's what I'm going to do first. Well, first let's make sure the clip's not null. Okay, audio end time equals time.unscaled time plus clip.length. There we go. Set when the clip should end. All right, so I'm going to set when the clip should end, assign it to the audio source, and then call play on it. And then whenever it does end, it will be destroyed. Let's see if audio end time is -1, which means not set, or if time.unscaled time is less than, or rather than greater than or equal to audio end. We'll just do greater than, just to be absolutely sure. Audio end time. Hey Star King, how's it going? Is it Star King or is it Star King? Like, is like one word or two words? All right, I need to make this prefab real quick. This is going to be really easy. Okay, that's it. I just need to make sure it's not ticked to play on awake. And now I need a prefab. I'm gonna make a folder. I keep doing that. Folder, audio, one shot audio. Great. Now let me delete this. Let me go to my audio manager, and oh, I need to reference that prefab. That's what I was going to do before I set it up. One shot audio prefab. Prefab to spawn for one shot audio, and that was pretty painless. That got set up pretty quick. And now I can now pull these later, and if I want to pull them, all I got to do is I'm just gonna set it up now, just because it's like super easy to do. I should have done this before. Let's see, object pool dot store game object. Yeah, okay. Yep, okay. So let's see. If clip equals null, then return. I already do this check in the one shot, but I don't want to necessarily instantiate when there's no clip either, so I'm going to do that. Now I need to do one shot audio. I'm just going to call it OSO or OSA equals object pool dot retrieve, passing in, or I'm expecting a one shot audio script, one shot audio prefab dot game object. And I need to, I'm not going to assign it a position and rotation inside the retrieve because I need to do that to the camera. So I'm going to do osa.set.transform.set parent first person camera, and I'm going to do osa.transform.local position equals vector3.0, and it's audio, so the rotation probably doesn't matter, but I'm just going to do it anyway. And now I need to call osa.play, passing in the clip. And yeah, I'm gonna actually make a new method real quick. Instantiate audio, and I'm going to do actually, I don't think I am going to make a new method. I'm going to get rid of this because I don't think that's actually needed. So let me just copy this. And paste it here. And this one I just need to do it at the position. So I'm just going to do position and quaternion.identity. And I need to, of course, call play clip. That should be it. For the audio manager, I know I just said that like a second ago, but I really think that should be it. So let me do something real quick. region, private, and region. So now I need to have an audio play. That would be done in my firearm class. Or actually, no, that'd be done in my weapon class. So let's see, I'm gonna go to void fire. Luckily, I already have a lot of stuff already set up for this. So then I will do offline gameplay dependencies .audio manager .play. Okay. So I have two different methods here. It's going to depend on which way I do this, if you're the owner or not. So what I need to do is first, if fire audio audio width. I thought I added that. Oh, I made it protected. Duh. Okay. If fire audio doesn't equal, or Bradford does equal null, then do nothing. Actually, I'm gonna wrap this in doesn't equals in case I want to add more logic to this method later. All right. So if owner, so basically if has authority, dot play first person fire audio. What the heck? Fire audio. Okay. Else, just going to copy this line. It's going to be dot play at point, and it will be shoot. I don't have a way to get the position yet, do I? So I'm going to have to pass that in, I guess. Maybe I have a public. No. Okay, so I need a way to get the position of where it's being fired from. So that's not going to be too much work either. I can just do that real quick. Okay. Not owner spawn at position. Owner spawn on first person camera. All right. I feel like this is about right. I need to fix the overrides. This is going to be transform.position. And there's going to be some override errors. There should be, because this is a virtual and I know I'm overriding it. Let me give it a chance to compile. There it is. Perfect. Okay, vector 3 position. And I have one more because I have to call it in the base as well. All right, now I need to test it out. I'm going to enable my desktop audio, and I'm going to try and find a quick audio where it's like one shot. And I'm not hearing anything because I don't have my headphones on, so that'd probably help. Okay, so right now this is an MP5, a single shot. I think I'll actually take that audio, and it's probably not going to sound the greatest for what we need, but audios are basically drag and drop. So I will replace them at some point. I just kind of want to get it to work. So right now I have this open, and now I'm going to import audio. I think I can actually just go to open. Okay, cool. Perfect. Let me see if this one sounds just the same. All right, so I'm going to delete that, get rid of all this, play from the beginning. Perfect. Now I'm going to export as WAV, and I'm just going to put it on my desktop. Don't need to save. Now let me go ahead and import that into the project. I'm not actually using that anymore. That's the intro audio from the very first devlog videos. Okay. This says MP5, but I'm just going to say MP5, even though it's really not being used on MP5, but whatever. Main character. This is going to be the Glock audio. Audio. Here we go. Fire audio. MP5. All right, here goes nothing. Oh, I need to actually give my character more Glock bullets. I was doing some testing. I lowered the bullets. There we go. All right, so this doesn't have audio yet, so that shouldn't do anything, but this does. Oh no. Null exception. I had a feeling I forgot to do that. No big deal. Just gotta go to my audio manager and go to my prefabs and drop that in there. All right, here we go. All right, that is actually, it's cutting out too soon. I probably truncated the audio a little too quick, but that's fine. Let me do a build, and while that build's running, I'm just going to unmess up the audio change real quick. It does sound like a distance shot. It doesn't really sound like an up close one. And I'm just going to fade this out. I might actually just fade it out from here. Okay, that sounds a little better. I'm going to actually just export it right over my Unity here. I'm probably going to hear two audios because I have a build open as well. Maybe I will do something about that if that's an issue. I just realized I'm not going to be able to tell the difference if it's a distance audio or if it's an up close audio because I'm going to basically be hearing it from the shooter and the spectator. So I need to do something real quick to make it so that I can differentiate to make sure it's working right. Well, let's go to my weapon real quick, and I'm going to do if Unity editor and if. So that way only my editor will play the audio. Now let's do a build and test it out. I don't know if it's going to carry over to stream or not, but basically what I'm going to do is I already tested that the audio fires from the first person correctly, and it does. I need to make sure that it also fires in third person. So like if someone is standing to my left and they fire the weapon, that I should be able to hear it on my left speaker. I'm going to do host/server. Okay, client. All right. I honestly can't tell if that's in my right. So I wonder if I didn't set it as. I need to reload real quick. Give me 1 second. So it sounds like it's coming the same out of both, which makes me wonder if I forgot to make it spatial audio. So let me just take a quick look at that. Okay. All right. So now I need to test first person again real quick. Coming out of both speakers as expected because it's first person. Let's do another build and hope for the best. Sorry if you're hearing like weird crunching noises. I'm trying to move my headset around and it's right next to my mic. Okay, build up, moving it over. All right, so client. Now, if I fire, I should only hear it in my left headphone. Yeah. Oh, I do. Yep, I only hear it in my left. Now, if I go over here, it should be roughly both. Yep, and right one. Perfect. Okay, so the audio is working. Oops. All right. Gunfire audio is working, and I actually already browsed my library, and I don't think I found a really good one for the assault rifle. So I don't think I'm going to be able to do that yet. I need to find a better one. Let me check out this one. I think I can actually use that. Let me open this up real quick. I'm just going to try dropping this in on the M4A1 so that I actually have different sounds. It's actually a revolver audio that you were hearing. Yeah, that's not too bad. Get rid of that, and we're just going to fade this out. Well, that sounded awful. I might have faded it out too far up. Okay, let's go ahead and export this. M4A1. This is probably going to be really overwhelming at first, like the audio sound. But like I said, I don't really want to mess with it too much. I want to get another type of audio in. That way I can add like the mechanics to it, because not all the audio has mechanics. As you saw, I had to add the mechanics for the weapons. Fire audio. I don't have the impact audio either, do I? Yeah, I need to do that. Okay, here we go. All right, that works. Yeah. I like it. All right, let's go with it. Now let's set up the impact audio. That should be really, really easy to do. Do I have any impact audios? Let me just do a real quick search for my audio library. This is probably going to be really awesome. Yeah. Bullet impact ice. That works. I can use that. All right, so I'm going to copy this one. And I will have like different impact audios and whatnot, but right now I'm just kind of using what I've got just to get it started. Bullet impact. All right, so these are going to have the same impact audio for now. All right, now I need to go back to my Weapon script. I'm under it. I'm looking for my weapon script and I'm already under it. So let's see. I have a raycast impact thing on here. Maybe it's just ray void ray impact. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to basically take the code from the fire. Take this right here. Drop it in here. If impact audio doesn't equal null, then I'm always going to call it where it hit. I'm never going to call it on the first person camera. That would be ridiculous. I'm going to hit dot point. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. All right. I'm going to bet that that'll work first try. So I'm going to go ahead and do a quick test. Play. Post. I don't know if I'm going to hear it over the weapon fire. Oh, I actually can. It's really loud, but it's working though. Yeah, that works though. It's working. Just because I like the boom. Oh no. I just noticed my recoil's not working. What? When did I break recoil? That's not good. That's not good at all. Oh, I know why. I know why it's not working too. I have a sneaky suspicion. I need to check that real quick. Recoil. I think it's called recoil IK or IK recoil. It's one of the two. Okay, I'm just gonna add a debug here. I'm going to bet that that IK weight is at 0. I did this to fix an issue with weapons that were it's at 101010. That's because it's playing on the third person body as well the first person. Oh, the IK recoil is working. Duh. That's working fine. It's the other recoil that's not working. So let me go to my firearm script, and this is the only new line I added. I don't think that's messing it up, but let me try. That script is responsible for, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I reset the wrong one. Oh, I lost all my recoil settings. Okay, you know what? It's at runtime, so I probably didn't lose the serialized values. Let me go look. Basically what's going on is that is the configured recoil for my character, and I made it a new class, so it was basically nullifying it. What I meant to do was reset the current recoil on the weapon, not the recoil settings. Okay. This is the one I meant to reset. Okay, so I didn't actually lose my my settings, so that's good, because it took a while to actually find a good setting for both weapons. All right, real quick. This is all the stuff I've done since my last stream. I had to do a lot of bug fixing. Nothing really serious, just I kind of realized I had to do something later that I should have rather done it sooner, but yeah, it's working now. I'll do a quick backup because I'm really happy that everything's just coming along and it's working properly. Okay, let me got fork up here, pushing, back up, fixed, recoil not working, added audio for firing, or rather set up and added audio for firing and impact. Added audio for M4A1 and Glock fire and impact. There we go. All right, go ahead and commit and push that. All right, so that's up. The next thing I want to do is, actually I don't know, let me look at my Trello here. Impact audio, check. Firing audio, check. I have step audio and bullet pass by audio. I think the bullet pass by is going to be a fun one. So let me find an audio clip for that real quick. I don't know what to search for. I just typed in whiz in my audio library and I actually found one that has like whizzes and ricochets. Is there like a single shot though? No, they're all like distance. Let me try whiff. No whiffing. I need to think of a keywords to use. I have plane pass-bys and vehicle pass-bys, but I don't have one for guns. How do I not have one for weapons? Okay, I might need to. Just do a little bit of Googling here real quick. Free audio bullet pass by. I really don't know what keyword to use. That did not sound like a bullet pass by. What? That's horrible. That is really bad.
Audio jungle. Audio jungle.
Okay, I don't like any of those. Why are they so bad? I'm going to look for like 2 more minutes, and if I don't find anything, I'm just going to use a placeholder sound.
Audio jungle. Audio jungle. Audio jungle.
Gosh, this is awful. I just have to make one. Okay, that might work for now. Still kind of bad, but. All right, let's go with this one. Not very good, but we'll use it. Oh my gosh, I have to log in. All right, I'm gonna make my own audio. You guys ready for this? All right, here we go. I'm going to make a really ridiculous one. New. I want to record from microphone. Testing. Okay, so that's working. All right, here we go. You ready? All right. Boop. This is gonna be so bad. Boop. Effects. Maybe if I I'll stretch it, perhaps. No, there's a certain effect I want. I don't know what it is. Effect, change pitch. Anyone good with audio that knows which one of these is a higher, like, or lower tone? I can't remember. I used to play an instrument too. That part. Okay. Oh, gee. I don't know what half of these do, to be honest. All right, we're using that for now, just so I can add in this stupid mechanic. This is awful. I need to find a better one, but this is fine. This is fine for now. All right, so I don't actually have any way to set up a bullet pass by option. Like for, I don't know if I want to do it per gun or if I just want to make like a universal bullet pass by. I think I'll do it per weapon, per gun. So let me just do it here. Bullet pass by audio. Audio to play when a bullet passes by. Serialized field, private float, maximum bullet pass by distance equals, we'll say 1F. Only play bullet pass by if the bullet is within this distance. I think I'm actually going to do this like 0.5, and it needs to be like near their head level, so I'm going to have to consider that as well. Let's go to the fire, and I'm going to do private void play, or to check play bullet pass by. Checks to play the bullet pass by audio. So some of you are probably thinking, how the heck am I going to know if a bullet's passing by? And your first instinct is to probably put like a collider around the bullet or something. But this is actually a raycast, so that's not going to fly. No pun intended. So what I think I'm going to do is I need to basically get the position from my character, if my character is alive, which I don't have a check-in for that yet, and multiply that by the direction that the bullet's going in and from the position that it's starting at, and see where that ends up. And if it's within a certain distance of my character, then I will play the bullet pass by. So let's see. Special effects, don't show if server only. Correct, that is right. So check bullet or check play bullet pass by, and I need to pass in the position and the direction. Okay, first of all, if I'm the owner, I'm not going to do this. So I also need to pass in owner. Don't play bullet pass by on own bullets. Okay. So now I need to get roughly the head level of my character. Let's do offline. Oh, no. Let's do client instance dot. Okay, I thought I had a singleton to that, but maybe not. Let me check. I don't have a singleton to that. I'm going to make a singleton very temporarily. No, I need to do that somewhere else though. I need to do it on start authority. This is bad. Don't do this. do as I say, not as I do. Instance, I need to make that static actually. Okay. So this is now a singleton, so I can get the player spawner. So I'm going to go to .player .instance rather .player. Did I assign that value? I feel like I didn't. Did I? I did. Okay. .player spawner. Do I have a reference to the currently spawned player? No, I do not. Okay. Public. Oh, yes, I do. I thought I do. Maybe it's just private. Okay, it's just private. I'm going to temporarily make a public one. This is all temporary code. This is going away until I think of a better solution. I'm going to basically just make sure the mechanic works, and I'm going to optimize it. Now, typically I wouldn't even start this way because this is if I know I'm going to tear it down right away, and this is kind of building up to a mess. If I probably wouldn't even do it this way, but since I'm on stream, I just want to get it working first, and then I'll tear it down after. All right, so spawned character. This would be network identity my player equals spawned character. He doesn't like that because it doesn't know what a network identity is. So mirror. Oh my goodness. Okay. If my player does not equal null, or rather I'm going to do if my player equals null, then return. I'm also going to do another really bad thing and use get component on a method that's going to be called regularly. So let's do health h equals my player dot get component health, or let's say if h equals null or h dot current health is less than or equal to 0, then return. So basically, if health isn't found, which should never happen, or if dead, we're not going to do it. So now let's do what I said before. First, I'm going to do float distance equals my player dot transform dot position. This actually needs to be a vector 3 dot distance from position. I want to actually add on an imaginary amount of height to this. Let's say player height 0f. This is to basically get the head level. And again, temporary code, just kind of show you how I'm doing it. So I'm going to get the distance from my player. So real quick, this firearm is under all characters. Basically what this is under weapons. These two are firearms, as you can see. This one is a melee weapon. So if someone calls fire, like let's say I'm a spectator and someone else calls fire on their weapon, it's going to call fire on their firearm script. So what it's going to do is it's going to call in a position it's shot from the direction it's shot to, and I'm going to get my character, the actual character I own, and I'm going to check the distance between my character and where the bullet is firing from. So now I'm going to do vector3 in position equals, I'm going to do position where the bullet starts plus direction times distance. So that will fire the bullet X amount of distance from basically however far I am from the shooting player or shooting origin. And now I'm just going to do if vector3.distance in position. I'm going to make this a little bit simple here. Vector3 my player position equals that. And then I'm just going to drop this in here. Okay. So basically, if the distance is going to be less than or equal to bullet passed by or maximum bullet passed by distance, then I'm going to play the audio. So that will just be offline gameplay dependencies .audio manager .play at point, and I'm going to play bullet passed by audio, and I'm going to play it at the end position. And that should play it on whichever side of my head that the bullet passes by, and only if it's within a certain distance. And I do just want to do one more check here. If bullet passed by audio equals null, then return. This is really bad code. Again, I'm repeating myself. This is horrible code. I'm going to change it, but I just want you guys to get an idea of how I'm doing it, because the logic is going to stay the same. I just need to tidy it up. And if you have a better solution, I'd love to hear it, but I think this would actually work pretty good. So let's give it a shot. Yeah, let's set up a pass-by audio for the Glock, because I can single shot that a lot more easily. And let's do a build. So I think I'm going to fire on my editor, because the audio is set to only play on the editor for the firing and stuff. That way I won't hear the fire audio and the pass by at the same time. I kind of want to perceive it as the person that's getting shot at. So let's see. Let me move over here. Let me go back to my editor. All right, here we go. Test shot. I'm not hearing any audio. Let me try not the bullet pass by anyway. Let me try it on the other one here. Okay, so it's not working. So my code is flawed. Let's find out what's going on. Using everything, debug.log, the classic way of doing this, yes. Who needs breakpoints? Okay, I need to just do a quick change this here. Float near distance equals. I'm going to do near distance and then debug.log f plus near distance. All right, so this is going to give me an idea of where it's working or not working at. Build, 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 build. I know I keep saying it, but if this project wasn't so close to being done, I would just duplicate the instance so I don't have to do builds. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna go over to my console, see what I can get. Ah, all right. Oh, that was weird. Oh, hit the impact audio. All right, so it's actually working. The distance just seems horribly wrong. It doesn't seem right. It's weird. I think I need to draw, and I walked into my kill zone. I have a kill zone in the map so I could test respawns, and I just walked into it. So the code is actually working. It's just some reason the distance is wrong. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw a quick raycast and see what's going on. Oh. Nope, nope, that's right actually. Okay, I'm going to, like I said, draw some rays here. So debug.draw, or draw line rather, from position to in position, and I'm going to do color dot green white, and I'm going to draw it for 1 second, and I'm going to do from position, or I'm going to rather go from position, or sorry, in position to my player position. I'm going to do this one red. All right, this should give me an idea of what's going on, and I don't have to rebuild for this, but I do need to reopen the build because I closed it. So let me just do that real quick. Okay, character up, client connected. Let's go ahead and, first of all, let me make sure I can actually see what's going on here. All right, now let me go ahead and move over and want to fire right by the head. All right, so the white line drew to the ground, which is weird. I think what's going on is I'm passing in the position of the firing transform instead of where the shot came from, which is really weird. Yeah, that's really weird. Let me just go up to my arms here, and I'm going to bet that that red line's ending like right here, and that's, if it is, it's right, except it's supposed to be a little bit higher. So let me just check that. Yeah, the white line is anyway, that's what I meant to say. So why that's happening, I'm not sure. I need to actually find out why it is firing from the transform position, because it should be firing from the player's camera position. Before I fix that, I'm just going to set this to 0, which should actually fix the pass-through audio test. And I closed out of my builds again, didn't I? And then once I confirm that's working, I'm going to find out what's going on with the firing being out of whack. Okay, so host, client. Let's do a quick shot at roughly kneecap level. No whiffing sound. All right, it's working. So I need to add a much quicker drop off on the bullet pass by. So let me just delete all these real quick. And oh, I'm gonna have to have like a custom setting for that. So I won't worry about that right now, but it is working. I just need to make it so the audio sound differs slightly when it's just a little bit further away, and then that way I can actually increase the distance from it. Just like the impact audio is like way too loud for how far it is. So that's something else that needs to be done. All right, let's find out what's going on with that bug real quick, because that's certainly not right. All right, so first thing is it's probably coming in from the weapon without any changes to the position. No, it's not. So let me just go to here, weapon fire, transform dot position. What idiot coded this? I need to send it from the position that's passed in the fire, not the transform position. So now if I go back to my firearm here, and I can get rid of this debug, I'm sure. Add the imaginary player height for testing. And now if I redo it, it should be fine. Let's find out real quick. All right, I can't see my, here we go. All right, so if I aim at the knees, I'm gonna go shoot this way so you don't actually hear the impact audio. I almost walked into my kill box again. So it's working. Now it's only playing when it passes roughly within the area of the head. And you can actually hear that's, oh, I don't know if you can hear or not, but I can hear that it's going through my left and right speaker accordingly. You can actually see the audio in the scene here. If I just zoom out a little bit, you can see that it's playing on either side of my character. So that's good. Yeah, everything is working. I do need to make a special spatial audio just so that it has a much shorter drop-off range, and I also need to edit it for the impact bullet too, which makes me kind of wonder. I'm probably going to end up using custom prefabs for each of those. That way I don't have to do some fancy scripting. I can just make a prefab. But I wanted to get step audio in. Doesn't look like that's going to happen in this episode. I probably will get it in by the end of today, though, off camera. I just need to tidy up my bullet pass-by code, add those custom audio prefabs, get in the step audio, and that's it for my current audio list, although I do need to add more. Let me just do that real quick. Pickup mechanic, pickup audio, and I need to add in also landing audio. Those are two other audios I completely forgot about. So all in all, I'll have landing audio for like if you fall off something or jump, pickup audio for if you pick up a weapon, firing audio, which is done, step audio, impact audio, which is done, and then pass by audio, which is more or less done. I just need to clean up the code. I don't think the moving audio is going to be very challenging. I don't think the landing audio is going to be either, and I don't think the pickup audio is. So I should be able to wrap those up pretty quickly, I think within an hour off camera. And after that, I just need to add some grenades around the map as pickups and make sure they work. I need to add the UI to show it current weapons or items or whatever I have in my inventory. And unless I think of something else on the way, it's just cosmetic stuff from there. Very exciting. I hope that I can have people testing this with me before the end of the week. That's my goal. I think I can do it. I will keep everyone updated. Thank you for watching.